Bonjour, je m'appelle Dr. Tin et bienvenue à French 1311, chapitre 1, leçon 2. Chapitre 1, leçon 2. Aujourd'hui, nous allons étudier l'alphabet en français. Nous allons étudier l'alphabet en français. Allez-y. Hello, my name is Dr. Ting and welcome to French 1311, Chapter 1, Lesson 2. Today we are going to study the alphabet in French. Okay, allez-y, let's go. Page 8, page 10. L'alphabet. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, D, C, B, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, now H here is always silent in French. H is always silent, so don't pronounce it when you see it. Alright? So, see that the H is silent? Okay. Hotel. Okay, the H is silent. The sound TH, which is pronounced the, is not found in French. In French, since the H is silent, you will pronounce TH as just T. Right? The H is silent, right? So it makes sense to pronounce TH as a T. Ça va? Okay, so here you won't say the TH as it is pronounced in English. You will just say the T. So, théâtre. The same thing here. Sympathique. Sympathique. Théâtre. Okay. The letters CH is pronounced as SH as in the word shirt in English. So CH, right? It's sh. CH is sh. So the word shares, see, chair. You won't say chairs, right? You say shares. And then machine. Okay, here. Okay. J. It's kind of the other way around, right? The J is pronounced as J, right? It's not a J in as it's done in English. It's J, like a G, right? A soft G sound, all right? So here you will say journal, like you're saying bonjour. See this? Je, right? Okay? Je. So, journal, and then in the word jaune, yellow, jaune, and then déjeuner, lunch, déjeuner. Okay? Right? So, the J sound, alright? The J sound is also found when the hard G is followed by F. So here you will say guest, right? You will say geste. The same thing happens. The J sound is happening when the hard G is followed by E. There too you will say J. So here you will say giraffe. The same thing happens when they had G, right? The G. Alright? It's followed by Y. So here you will say gymnast. Okay, to ask how a word is spelled in French, you will say ça s'écrit comment? Répétez. Ça s'écrit comment? It is written how? How is it written? Right? Ça s'écrit comment? Ça s'écrit comment? Ça s'écrit comment? And then the answer is ça s'écrit, and then you spell the word like you're spelling and then you don't know how to spell you ask the person, ça s'écrit comment? And the person will say, ça s'écrit, okay, H O M M E. Or here he can say deux M, deux M, deux M, two M's, E. Alright? Ça s'écrit comment? Ça s'écrit, okay, here. T H, right? TH, théâtre. And then you ask, ça s'écrit comment? Ça s'écrit TH, E, okay? Then we will deal with the accents in a minute. So the accents is part of the spelling. So here, see the accent going this way. I'll say accent aigu. T-H-E, accent aigu, right? And then A, right? And the next one is accent circonflexe. So A, accent circonflexe. T, R, E. The accents form part of the spelling, so don't leave them out. All right? If you leave them out, then you are wrong. When you are spelling the words, bring the accents. So here, TH, E, accent aigu, all right? A, okay, accent circonflexe, T, R, E. Okay, now let's talk about the accents. The accents are there, all right, firstly, to differentiate two sounds, right? And then, secondly, to differentiate words that are spelled the same way, right? If a word, two words are spelled the same way, all right? Secondly, the accents are there to differentiate one meaning from the other meaning. Two words spelled the same way. You put an accent on top of one of them, one of the letters, and their meaning will change. Okay, first of all, the accents will differentiate sounds, right? For sound purposes, for pronunciation purposes. Secondly, for meaning purposes, right? Two words, right? Two words spelled the same way. Two words spelled the same way will be differentiated by an accent placed on a letter in one of them. So that? Okay, so what are these accents? We've got 5 of them. All right, first of all, we have accent aigu. Okay, accent aigu. Accent aigu is normally found on e. So écran, vélo, écran. You sort of have to pronounce the E, right? A. Now here, you see that here, théâtre, that E is silent. You don't hear it. When you have the accent on top of a E, right, then you have to shout out the E as A. So here, écran, which means screen, and then vélo, which means bike or bicycle. Okay, and then here, all right, you see the word marié, right, the adjective marié. You have to pronounce the E as A, right? If you don't do that, then this will become a verb, marry. So marié means married, right? And then mari. If this is not pronounced, then it becomes the verb and not the adjective married. Okay, now so accent aigu is always found on écran, vélo, shout it out, okay, it's not silent. Now accent grave will go that way, right, down south, right, like the accent aigu will go upwards, right? Now grave will go downwards, right? So if it's found on the letter E, the sound is as against the accent aigu one, which is pronounced a, right? The accent grave on the letter E, is pronounced eh. Sometimes it is found on to differentiate between the preposition to, at, or in, right? With the accent grave will mean to, at, or in is a preposition. Now comes from the verb avoir, to have, and it means has. So here the accent grave will differentiate, right, between this avec accent grave and then this sans accent grave, sans accent grave, without the accent, right? Here it means has. With the accent it changes, right, to mean to, at, or in. All right. So when it's found on the letter U, it also differentiates between two meanings. See this? U with the accent grave means where. Without the accent grave, U will mean all. Right? Okay, so you have kilomètre. See the S sound? Eh. Here you said vélo. Right? Here you said, you are saying kilomètre. This is E, this is E. The same thing with zèbre. Right? To differentiate between the S sound here and l'accent aigu one will be E. Okay? Another accent is accent circonflexe. It's like a hat, H-A-T. Right? It's called the chapeau hat. It is found on the E, and then the A, and I, and U. All right? Accent circonflexe. A, E, I, U. So dôme. You have to say O. Whenever you see the accent circonflexe on O, say O, and not O. So first of all, the sound, right? So O. So dôme. See here, without the accent, it's O. Forêt. This is O. Right here is dôme. So forêt. Sometimes it is there to show that an S, the letter S, has been suppressed, has been deleted from the French spelling. See that this is close to the word forest, right? The French, right, were using the word forest in their spelling, just like in English, in Old French. Now, modern French suppresses the S and then it will bring and then has brought the circumflex accent on top of the E. So it was spelled forest, just like in English. And modern French spelling brought the circumflex on top of the E, so that there will be the spelling will be different from what is spelled in English. So forêt, right, now it's close to forest. Okay, théâtre, théâtre, théâtre. Now the another one is called laisser dire. Laisser dire. Laisser dire is found below C. Alright? When it's found below C, the sound is always pronounced as an S sound. Right? If it is not there, the sound becomes k, 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 k. Right? So whenever you see laisser dire, right, below a C, pronounce that C as an S. So here, see, ça va, see how we say ça va. Ça va, oui, ça va bien, right? So if it's not there, it will become cava. Don't say cava, say ça va, because you have laisser dire, right, below the C, right? If it's not there, right, like here, comme, see that here the C does not have laisser dire, so the C is like the K sound, comme, so comme si, right, comme si, comme si, right, here you have comme si, comme ça, comme si, comme ça. Here, see that the C does not have laisser dire, so the C is pronounced like a K, right? When the C is also followed by a vowel, the C is also pronounced like an S. But here, whenever you see laisser dire below a C, pronounce the C as an S. Ça va? Oui, ça va. And then you have leçon, leçon. See, the C has the C dire, so it's pronounced like an S sound. You always hear me, leçon, leçon, right? Lesson, all right? The same thing here, français. See the C dire, right? So français, français. And lastly, we have le tréma, le tréma. Le tréma is on top of E and on top of E. On top of the E and then on top of the I. It sort of differentiates between two words. Okay, here, let's go to the last word here. Maïs. Maïs means maize. Maize. Corn, C-O-R-N, right? Something you can eat. When you don't have the tréma on top of the I here, it becomes a different word. It becomes me, 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 and then it means B-U-T in English, but, right? Me, maïs, you sort of break the word into two, right? Two syllables. And then you pronounce the last letter. All right? Maïs. Maïs means maize or corn, right? Whereas the last one, the last word, spelled the same way, but without the trema, right? Without the trema means but, B-U-T. Here, it's Noël. Noël. Christmas. Noël. Ça va? Ça va bien? Au revoir et à bientôt.